Hello! Okay, hi everyone! Welcome to tonight's stream. Woohoo! Say hello.
Hello?
Hello? Alright, so I'm joined today by Fither.
What's up?
What's up? What's happening?
Not much. I'm having a really bad day because I'm drinking my tea, but we're out of lemons here, so I have to drink it without the lemons.
Damn, he is lemonless.
I'm fucking lemonless.
That is so sad. Alright, so there's been a supposed leak that has got my brain churning. It's just that we may soon see an SMT5 quote-unquote complete edition. Which,
oh my goodness.
I really hope they don't call it that because it really implies that they sold us an incomplete game. Which, dude, that game was full price. That game was fully priced, so I really hope they don't, like, just admit that it wasn't finished. But today's stream, like, I feel like this rumor has not gotten as much attention as the illustrious Persona 3 remake, but supposedly a qualified leaker leaked it. I don't know if that doesn't mean shit to me, but
yeah, I do not trust both of those. Honestly, I trust leakers more than those insiders. I think anybody who calls himself an insider needs to go to jail.
No,
I actually cannot stand most of those
Trust me,
people.
bro. Thors, trust me, bro. I'm an insider.
Yeah. I know a guy who knows a guy who's right 30% of the time, so
yeah, pretty much. And so, the idea for this stream is just I'm feeling like just going a little bit like balls to the walls. Like, if hypothetically, for some deranged reason, Atlas let you and me just decide what was in this game, and like there's no budget, there's no time limit, like it just happens. Like this is we can maybe get into discussing like what we actually think will be in it, what the actual changes will be, but. Like, I'm ready to go crazy on, like, shit I think they would not do. And I've got notes. I'm ready.
Oh, fuck. I don't.
Yeah, I took some notes.
I got all in my brain, though.
Yeah, I mean, you just, like, remember shit.
I just remember shit, yeah.
Yeah, he's a giga brain. Alright. So. Yeah, what's something you remember? You want to start us off? You got something to say, or you want me to start?
Yes, to kind of talk about the topic, like, sort of in a more broad sense, this is something that I haven't personally heard a whole lot about. Like, my ear is not super to the ground about this kind of stuff, because I don't use Twitter, or I don't really have, like, a Discord or anything. So, you know, like, anything that I happen to hear is just what I hear, but I don't know, considering Atlas's track record, this seems very likely.
Yeah, this seems very likely.
Like, they have done this with, like, every, mainline SMT game. Like, SMT4 Apocalypse actually started out as, like, essentially this. Like, the idea was to make, like, a bigger SMT4, and then it kind of just became its own thing. And obviously, Persona has done that, so this would not be, like, a what? Like, a what that was up to kind of moment if this is announced at some point.
Yeah, I wouldn't lose my mind over it, although, like... Wait, is this year or last year the 35th anniversary? Did it already end? Or
it might have. I'm not sure.
I can't remember if it was 2022 or 2023, but like, yeah, it would have been something it was honestly something that was kind of in my hypothetical vision for the 35th anniversary, because like we're getting up on, you know, SMT5 being a couple of years old, and I have not played SMT4. I am a faker. But I do think, like, more than Persona 5 or Persona 4, like, this would benefit from a new version. Because, as we have discussed, love SMT5, I wish it had a plot.
Yeah.
I love the Nahobino so much. He's so good. He's so pretty. We are Nahobino stans in this house.
OMG, so true.
Yeah, so true. So, like, I do think this is why I said, like, we're going crazy here, because I would really like to see, like, almost like a complete kind of restructuring and a lot of additions in, like, the middle of the game instead of, like, a third semester where they just add it to the end. I think it would benefit a lot from that, but I'm not, like, banking on it just because, I don't know, that seems a little bit out of the ordinary. Let me see, what's on my list? This is just like a bunch of random bullet points, so... I would like to see, It's like, you know how, like, Persona 5 Royal had, like, Showtime attacks. I would like to see some new, very flashy Magatsuhi skills.
Okay.
Like, I would love to see some additions. Just, I don't think, I actually, like, SMT5 has very strong gameplay in my opinion. Like, that's, like, its best aspect in a lot of ways. So I think if they just, in terms of, like, especially if they're charging us massive price, that they just add some new skills, just some flashy ones just for funsies. Like, these are my ones on the list that are not, like, massive structural changes. And also, I would like the DLC demons to just be included, because this shit is gonna be expensive.
Yeah. Don't worry, they'll have new DLC demons for us to purchase.
Oh, definitely. This is coming with a whole new pack of DLC, but I would like it to just be there from the beginning. I did not buy that DLC. I only got the Demby Fiend. So the Drumber Fiend. So I would like to have those.
I say, as I eat my brownie. The Northern Atlas, they sent me the game, but they didn't send me any of the DLC. Like, what the fuck?
Really?
Like,
oh my god, you're like, yeah, wow, Atlas is really... this mistreatment of their content creator. They didn't even send you the sand, dude.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I wanted the dot sand so badly. That's so funny to me that they sent sand in the box. Like, dude, I was like thinking about it for days. I don't know why the sand was so deep in my brain, but I thought it was so funny.
Yeah, all they sent me was a Persona 5 controller.
Oh my god, and the
drip. Up for sale.
And the drip. The jacket.
Yeah, that jacket nice.
Yeah, you're looking a little stylish.
Yeah, that thing is fucking thick at hell, so I can't wear it unless it's like winter.
Yeah, that's warm. Alright, let me see what else I got on this list. I'm trying to think just like what order I want this to go in, because I'll be real, I just watched one of those challenge run videos where the dude like narrates the whole game and like took notes as I went. That was how I remade these notes. And the main thing, like, I think the beginning of SMT5 story-wise is actually like fine. Like, the setup is good. I think I'm just yeah, like, I think the first thing that I got to in watching this Let's Play, and I was like, I really want, like, to see more of this, is, like, the, like, kind of Lamu school section, because I was really, really intrigued by that when I first played it, because the idea of, like, demons from this, like, alternate Tokyo invading the, like, quote-unquote fake Tokyo, and then you gotta go around, like, the part where you get to be the Nahobino, but just, like, in the school is my favorite part of the game by far. I just think it's sick. Like, he is just in the school, but he's just chilling like that. So I would really like to see, like, because it does feel a little bit out of place. Like, people kind of have said it's, like, a massive detour story-wise, that it's, like, the idea of, like, Lamu is coming to the world where there are, like, average humans to try to find his other half is very intriguing to me, and I would like to see maybe some more... Like, I think there's a couple boss fights that could have just been that, because they're kind of random. Like, I don't know, the one that comes to mind for me is, like, the Cert boss fight, where this angel is just like, you just gotta beat him, or else I won't let you pass. Like, it just feels a little bit like they just needed a boss fight here. Like, I think that would have been cool to set it in, like... Because there are some, like, nice environments that they made, like, in the real world, quote-unquote. I think it's actually technically the fake world. It's a little bit confusing. But, like, maybe if you just gotta fight them in, like, I don't know, like, they just made, like, the school dorms or something. Like, you just fight them on the roof of the school dorms. I think that would be sick. I really like the back-and-forth world situation, and it just never comes up again, and it made me sad.
But see, I remember when I first played the game, like, you know how you get through the first area and then you go to the school? At least to me, it seemed like the idea was sort of going to be, like, you're going to go to school and then, like, after school's over, you're going to go back to Dot and do stuff. And I remember thinking, oh man, that's like Persona. And then I thought, oh, that's like Persona.
After school.
Discourse around this game is going to be awful if that's the case.
Oh,
but
it
ended up not being like that at all. It's like the school section is only there for, like, that one stretch.
Yeah, and, like, I think it's an interesting reverse, kind of the Persona, where, like, most of the game is in Dot, but instead of going to a non-school world, then you gotta fight in the school, and that's sort of the diversion from where you usually are. I think that was kind of cool. Like, I was not dying for more cutscenes of the protagonist sitting in the classroom. That was like, I'm not saying that they should add fucking trivia questions and like classes. And I think that it should have social links actually. No.
Yeah, see, that was something I thought was actually really weird. It's like I got through the game and there was no confidants. So
yeah.
Like, you figured Dazai would have had one, but because I've heard that like SMT is like Persona, but it's like really dark and fucked up, right?
Yeah.
So I figured it would have the confidants, but I guess it just doesn't.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that I talked to Tao 10 times and she didn't become my girlfriend. It was really fucked up. It's really fucked up with that.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah. Okay. Also, so I'm a enjoyer of like puzzles and games just in general. I like puzzles, and I really like the Nocturne puzzles in particular. Like last time I played Nocturne, I was like, these puzzles are kind of epic, kind of sick. So I would like to see more puzzles. There was really only one, which I thought was really weird. Like I feel like they should have just. I almost feel like they should have just included none. If you're just gonna include one single puzzle, it's kind of weird. And like, it definitely seemed like maybe at some point there were more puzzles. I kind of like the idea of this is like just me going into like the fanfiction zone where I'm just making this up. But I like the idea of puzzles being like part of side quests that you discover. Like you just find a puzzle, like you just find some like weird pillars or something that's a puzzle like in the desert, and then when you do it, it like triggers a side quest. And I really hate to say this because I said this to someone and they were like, that's how Genshin Impact works. Like you just find puzzles in the open world and it triggers a quest. I'm like, no, don't give me that.
I think avoiding similarities to Genshin Impact is a wise idea.
That's not the similarity. I actually think they should add a gacha. Like they should.
That'd be kind of fire, actually. I cannot lie.
Oh really? Are you being serious? You're joking, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a liar. I like to lie.
I know that you. I know that you lie. Freaking liar. Let me see here. Yeah, my good puzzles. Yeah, I like the... Because like, I think the original conceit in some ways of SMT5 is that it's open world and it doesn't really have dungeons in the same way that like Nocturne does, where you like enter all these different areas and then it's just like a bunch of hallways. And then you have basically like the demon castle or whatever that was. And that just kind of is like a dungeon where you're in like an interior space. And like I didn't hate it. It felt like a little bit of a throwback. Like I wouldn't mind them including like some more classic like dungeon crawly aspects for the people who are into that. Although like to be fair, that's like something I've heard literally no one complain about. Like no one is like, "Oh, it's too open world," because everyone liked that and thought it was cool, which is true. Yeah. I think it was cool. Everyone was like, "Oh, we like open world games, actually." So that was cool. What else I got on my little list? You got any input about puzzles or dungeons?
See, personally, I am not a puzzle enjoyer. They hurt my brain pretty bad. Like, I guess I like them in small doses. I don't know. I feel like the ones in SMT5, like at least the wind puzzle shit, was more so just like irritating.
Oh.
for kind of the sake of it.
Okay.
So,
yeah, I feel like puzzles are like a love it or hate it thing. You're like, either you want puzzles in your game or you do not want puzzles at all. Or maybe they could be puzzles for dumb people. Like game journalist
like
puzzles.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me see here. And then... Oh, one thing that I thought was another kind of slightly wasted opportunity is the fairy village, where like some of the human characters just start like hanging out, and then there's like demons all over the place, but they're not like enemies, they're just chilling. I thought maybe you could have like more side quests. Like I think in general, like I don't know, I love side quests in games. Like I will just get lost doing side quests for like 100 hours. So like I'm always down for them to just add more side quests as just like another feature. So I would be down for that. I think that the fairy village is cool, and it could have, like, I don't know, that could have been a place for some of the characters who are less involved, we could say, to become involved some more. I like the fairy village. I think it is cool. I'm drinking some water, sorry.
It's okay, I drink my tea with no lemon, by the
this
way.
lemonless tea. This motherfucker lemonless. Yeah, I mean, I got Lemon the fruit and Lemon the cat.
What the hell?
Yeah. Let me see. And then, like, I think the thing that literally every person wants, this is, like, I feel like this is not controversial, is, like, additional cutscenes and stuff for the alignment rep that is not Dazai.
Yeah.
Literally every person is, like, only Dazai is a character. Like, I feel like this is something that could be added pretty easily, because, like, Dazai has his, like, funny eyes in cutscene where he kind of, like, comes... I feel like it's comparable to, like, the cutscenes in Nocturne where the characters sort of, like, come to their reason or whatever. And so I feel like you would just add a scene like that for each alignment rep character and you'd just, like, be good. Like, I feel like this one's an easy fix in my opinion. I mean, you could probably add more stuff throughout the game, but it's... I feel like they would just benefit a lot from a cutscene for the other characters. I know, I think, like, a lot of people kind of had that problem. That's a pretty basic one. What do you think?
Yeah, like, at least for me, I feel like a lot of the kind of issues with SMT5, like, story-wise, is... like, you can just slap stuff onto it, but at least to me, I feel like there's a lot of more bad kind of structural shit involved, because, like, at least to me, it feels like the story of 5 is split into 4 acts that don't really feel very connected. So, like, the first sort of act is, like, you end up in Dot, and then it kind of ends with Nuwa and you going back. And then, fucking what's-his-face, Tentacle Magoo shows up, and then you fight him. And that ends up being, like, sort of pointless in the grand scheme of things. And then it's like, okay, now we need something else. And then it's like, okay, the big chaos fight is happening. And then that happens. And then it's like, okay, I guess now it's Empyrean time. And we gotta deal with the rest of the Bethel people.
Yeah.
So it's like, these things are not connected, really.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you there.
Like, you could theoretically swap around the, like, second chunk and the third chunk, and it makes no difference. Like, actually.
Yeah, I do think, like... yeah, I mean, I'm kind of coming up with things to be tacked on in the vein of, like, Persona 5 Royal or Persona 4 Golden or whatever. I haven't played Apocalypse. I don't really know how that worked out. But yeah, like, I know everyone complains that, like, Marie is, like, super tacked on or whatever. So I guess that would be something to avoid. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I think it is. Like, I know I said we're going balls to the wall here, but I think it's, like, crazy to expect them to, like, restructure the story. And I think, yeah, like, I'm not exactly sure what would be the best way to, like, connect those segments, because they just all feel like such different ideas. It's like, is this a game where you're, like, going back and forth, or it's just kind of, like, going from dungeon to dungeon fighting bosses, and then, like, you just do, like, a final dungeon? Yeah, I would agree with you there that there's, like, some pretty deep structural issues. I ain't a writer, so I'm not 100% sure how to fix that, but I'm open to your ideas if you had one, or if you just were making an observation.
Yeah, like, this is sort of a peanut gallery thing. Like, I feel like I can identify the issue.
Yeah.
But at least to me, the like, I did like the story of SMT5 for what was there, but I feel like the problem is so bad that to add to it, you need to start over. And I feel like that's part of why I feel like an SMT5, like, complete edition or whatever, would be a lot less, like, let's change story stuff, and more so just, like, I don't even know if they would change gameplay stuff all that much, because, like, I think this is sort of my thing with SMT5, weirdly enough, is that even though I feel like there's so much shit they could change, they would have to change so much, and all of the, like, new editions of these games are very additive, right?
Yeah.
So, fucking Persona 4, for example, Golden added stuff. Persona 5 Royal added stuff. Because there was already so much shit there that's like, yeah, even if they make a couple little adjustments here and there, there's already so much story to work off of. With this, it's like, there's so little to work off of. It's kind of like, imagine if you're like a painter, right? And SMT5 was just like 3 brush strokes, and then some guy brought it to you and you were like, we're gonna make a complete edition of this game. You're like, what the fuck do you mean?
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean? It's like, this is complete, so
Yeah,
to me
yeah.
it's like just get a new canvas at that point, you know?
Yeah, I think you're right. I do, like... That's why when I heard about, like, this rumor, even when I think about it just as a concept, it's like, it's so abstract in my brain. Like, I can think of what they would add to Persona 5, or, like, adding a character or whatever, just to, like, I don't know, sell more copies or whatever. But, yeah, it's that's why I made this, like, page of notes. It's, like, kind of hard for me to fathom what they would do to make it quote-unquote complete. Like I said, I really hope Atlas would not use that word, because that would be some pretty, I feel like people would be upset with that. But yeah, like, I do feel like the way that these things usually go is you just add stuff on, because, you know, you're working with, like, you know, a game that cost you millions of dollars to make and market and whatever. Like, you don't want to be, like, deleting stuff or completely changing it. Let's see. Yeah, yeah, like, the more I think about the story, the more I'm like, there's a lot of good stuff here, but I feel like they could just, like, they like I said, they wouldn't, because it would be deleting a lot of hard work that cost them a lot of money, but they could just pick one of those, or, like, two of those, and then do those and try to connect it more. But it's, like, it's a very strangely structured game.
Yeah, like, I like a lot of the conceptual work in SMT5. Like, I think the idea of God lost. Like, he got his fucking ass beaten, and this is kind of just, like, the last vestiges of sort of his domain, and, like, the idea of the Nahobino, and all that stuff is really, really interesting. So I feel like, conceptually, there's a lot of really cool shit here.
Yeah, I would totally agree with that. Like, yeah, like, I think, in terms of just story and not gameplay, like, I have way more fun, like, thinking about the Nahobino than, like, consuming the story, like, thinking about all the cool shit that could go down, because I also, like, I was very interested in the concept of, like, the, like, alignment rep characters also becoming Nahobino. Like, when like, they brought up this concept, I said, like, oh shit, out loud. I was like, that would be wild if they just, like, I don't know, I imagine Dazai just, like, having the same outfit but red, but instead he turned into fucking Devilman. And yeah, I feel like that one's a missed opportunity to have, like, a little bit more character-based conflict. Like, maybe that happens a little bit earlier, like, before the Empyrean, and then you're both kind of running around, like, being, like, a kind of humanoid Nahobino, and instead of it just kind of being, like, a boss fight. Because, like, I thought that some of those, like, Nahobino boss fights, like, there was, like, not a lot of build-up. You just go into it and they're like, yeah, we be a Nahobino now.
Yeah, me and the homie being a Nahobino.
Me and the homie fusing into the Nahobino. That's how it be. Damn, I wish that Abdio would fuse with me into the Nahobino. She was fine as... No.
No, but that would be me with Nuwa, because Nuwa is far finer, though. She got that snussy, for real.
What? That is... Fither Scaly confirmed.
No.
Yeah.
No, she's more human than Snake, okay?
You just said the word snussy.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, well,
you ever
what?
notice how Nuwa doesn't wear shoes? Anyways, what were you about to say?
I did notice. I just lost my train of... Why did you notice?
Because you brought it up.
I did not bring up that she's not wearing shoes. You did. Don't get... The lying Fither strikes again.
The gaslighting attempt.
As you always do. With your fucking banana bank. I don't know why the banana bank really sticks out of my brain as your lie.
The banana bank is a good idea.
Because it was funny. Let me see. The one, like, okay, so, honestly, kind of since, like, just marketing, kind of my favorite character a little bit was Yakumo. I just think he is epic and sick. I have no other reason, I just like him, I just think he's cool. Which, you know, rule of cool always wins out.
Yakumo is very cool,
yeah,
yes.
He's just a cool boy, and I would just, this is just like a personal thing, if they would just insert more Yakumo cutscenes, I would enjoy it, even if it feels totally out of left field. I would eat that shit up. I don't even care. And then, okay, this is a big one for me, is the alignment choice system, because this definitely got to me the most, I think, is I was, like, giga pissed when you get to the Empyrean and it's just a multiple choice question.
Yeah.
That shit was annoying as hell, because Like, I like... one of my favorite parts of a lot of SMT games that I have played, like Nocturne and particularly like Devil Survivor, is like how your actions actually matter. And you're really not given any choices up to that point. The only thing that you could do, like your actions that matter, is to do a bunch of random side quests to get the like secret ending or whatever. So I would just, I don't know, like this is another thing where it's like they would just have to like restructure so much of the game. And then you've talked about this before, where like the more choices you add to a game, like, the more work it is, and it can just infinitely spiral into this thing where it's like, oh, I want to be able to kill any demon or kill any character or whatever. Like that's not what I'm talking about, but I would appreciate more choices because I think it's one of SMT's strengths, just as a series and as a concept. In my opinion, is like these ideas that your actions have a lot of impact even if you don't have like unlimited choices. And it's really a shame to me that like that's the thing to me that feels like the most like unfinished, where they're just like, oh shit, we forgot to make choices.
Yeah, I feel like, kind of looking back retrospectively, I feel like what happened with this game was a lot of the gameplay stuff was done first. Like, I feel like especially a lot of the areas are designed, because, like, I think, like, the fourth area, the, like, really huge one, is, like, actually one of the coolest, most well-designed, like, sort of open spaces in any video game. That place is so fucking cool.
Yeah.
But it definitely feels like they sort of did that first, and then they did all the combat stuff, and then there was, like, okay, now what do we put in here? Right?
Yeah, so they had like a big list of ideas that they were like, similar to my list. And they should have let me make SMT5. Yeah, like, the choices one really gets to me. Like, I would have really appreciated that, and like, yeah, I do agree with you that last section is very cool. Like, I like how they incorporated all the different mythology. They're just like, yeah, you gotta defeat the most powerful guy in Greek mythology, then the most powerful guy in Hindu mythology. I was like, oh, this is sick. And I just, that's not something I would change. I think it's cool. I also really like the concept of Bethel. Like, I just love, like...
Oh, Bethel is sick!
Yeah, I just love, like, secret society shit, where there's, like, a secret society that fights demons. I was like, oh, fuck yeah. Like, that's in a lot of shit. That's in, like, a lot of anime, but I think...
Any kind of, like, villainous organization is, like, the coolest shit ever. Like, Organization 13, or, like, the Espada in Bleach.
Yeah, I think that shit is so cool, and, like, Bethel is, like, you know, morally gray. I think maybe they could have focused more on Bethel and kind of made that, like, their main focus and make it a little bit more focused on that. But, I mean, like I said, that would be, like, cutting a lot of shit. I don't know, I don't want to just start, like, slashing content they made when they hypothetically put me in charge of this game. I'll just be like, start deleting shit. And then I get fired from Atlas.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing, is that if I was the new, like, super overlord mastermind of SMT5, I would be like, alright, baby, let's start over. But,
yeah,
I don't know, I feel like there's always a thing that, this kind of thing that I don't think people consider is, that, like, the success of something is definitely going to influence how well people at Atlas kind of perceive it, because it's like, SMT5 sold over a million units, right?
It sold really well.
I'm sure the guys who developed it aren't sitting there, even if they're aware of some of the criticism, they're probably not sitting there thinking like, yeah, we fucked up, man. We got
definitely
like,
not.
You don't fix what's, like, perceived of as not being broken, right?
No, definitely not.
Like, the same kind of thing happened with Persona 5, where everybody was like, they're gonna change this thing, and this little minute interaction the characters had that I didn't like, that's gotta go. And very little of that was really changed in the grand scheme of things. I feel like SMT5 is like a similar situation, where even if you think that this thing was pee-pee poo-poo doo-doo, the million sales would disagree. So.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing is, that's why a lot of my things on my list are just kind of additions or, like, inclusions, because... I did try to keep it within the realm of possibility. I think this complete restructuring that I would hypothetically like to think of in my fanfiction universe is definitely not happening. That is not what I'm saying, but it would be nice. I'm just gonna have to write fanfiction, I guess. Let me see. Alright, most of these things on my list now are just, like, kind of bullshit. I want Nahobino cosmetics. Even joke ones, like, I want a silly outfit.
What the hell, Nahobino in the maid outfit?
Yeah. the maid outfit, or even just like you know, in Soul Hackers or whatever, you could buy like the Yasogami High uniform. Like, give me that shit. I hesitate to say this because like I'm gonna get made fun of. I would pay for the DLC. I bought the Soul Hackers outfits DLC after complaining endlessly about the Soul Hackers DLC. I'm such a hypocrite.
And people be like, why do Atlas keep making this stuff? People also be like,
the call out. But I think that's the same thing that like I feel like that would happen with SMT5. It's like they could advertise a game that's basically the same, and like TBH, I'd probably buy it, even though like it probably gonna be like a shameless cash grab. The other thing is like this is like actually a prediction. Like I actually think this is likely, especially just the way things have been going in the world of Atlas gaming. Is like PS4, Xbox, PC. The cross-platform.
Yeah, that seems pretty
yeah,
likely.
like that's just like a legit prediction, especially because yeah. Though it would be interesting. I don't know, like especially like we got like Nocturne and shit. Like it's that's one I just think is happening. The prediction is real. Let's see. I've been listing off my list. You got anything from your memory brain?
Okay, so this is something that I pulled up out of curiosity. I wanted to know who directed SMT5. It was Shigeo Komori, and he is mostly known for being the director on a lot of the Etrian Odyssey games. And now I think I immediately understand what happened with SMT5.
Well, you actually got to play Etrian Odyssey. I haven't played it because I don't have $80.
I've only played some of the first one, and this game is not very story heavy at all. This is a gameplay video game first.
That's so interesting. Like, because I hear a lot of times, usually, Persona fans try SMT and enjoy it, but feel like it has no story, and even, like, the ones that are more story-heavy, like, I think... I've had people I know, like, complain that Nocturne has a story, and I want to, like, wring their... or doesn't have a story, I want to, like, wring their necks, because I like Nocturne's story a lot. And it's like, I feel like people have been, like, giving SMT5 a pass because they're like, this is just how SMT is. And I don't think that has to be the case. I think especially just, like, marketing-wise, I think people really want story in their games nowadays for the most part. Like, only some of the most, like, niche SMT elitists are gonna be like, it's just about the gameplay. So, oh, hi, Selin, what's up? I lost my train of thought.
I would feel like that's a sentiment that I probably like disagree with. Like I would say Nocturne is definitely the most close to SMT5 in terms of like how its story is presented, but even Nocturne has a lot more like events that happen, right?
Yeah.
Like, stuff happens in Nocturne, and even if you look at like I'm playing through SMT2 right now.
Oh my god.
That game is pretty I'm kind of an old school gamer.
Yeah, you're old as hell.
Yeah. And like that game is fairly story heavy, right?
Yeah.
So, I don't know, I feel like SMT games a lot of the time do get kind of a bad rap for not having, like, big stories or whatever, because in most cases they really do. I feel like Nocturne is just this sort of outlier, and even then it's kind of overblown.
Yeah. Yeah, I do think people are just like, oh, like, I heard a lot of people, when I would say something about SMT5 story, be like, you just have to engage with it for like what it is, and it's just about like having an open world and having like I don't know press turns and shit. They're like, oh, but press turns though. That's kind of like where I got the idea for this stream. I was like, okay, but what if I could change it instead of everyone saying that I'm just a silly whiny girl. Let's see. What did you have anything else? Because I pretty much went through my list. We could go more in depth on some of these, but
not particularly. I feel like most of my kind of like thoughts on SMT5 is that like I look at this more so as kind of like a sort of realistic thing because I'm like a nerd or whatever, but you know, a lot of my stuff that like kind of keeps me from going into like fantasy mode is that I know it won't happen. So
yeah,
it's like,
I'm in the fantasy realm.
Yeah, so like, why even think about it? That's like my boring old man sort of
Yeah,
mentality.
that's this is me. Like I just sit sometimes and just this is just a thing I think I do with theories that I like or even things that I like but think are flawed is I just like sit and like daydream. I'm like, yeah, what if it was exactly what I wanted? I mean, I don't like go online and complain about it, but I just like to think about it in my brain. Also,
Yeah.
Chaz says Nua oiled twerking scene.
Yes.
Hey yo, how's she gonna twerk with the snake pussy?
I don't know. We'll have to find out.
I don't think a snake can twerk.
I think it could.
Oh, yeah, Naho, twerking. They need a Magatsuhi attack where he just start twerking on him.
Oh
It's
shit.
a Magatoki twerk. and then the demons are like, oh, go Twink, go.
Go Twink, go, and then they get charmed and they're gay.
OMG, yeah. I mean, I think that, like, realistically, we would see, like, minor gameplay additions, not just changes, just because that's how these things go, like, Golden, Royal, like, you know, all these you know, they add, like, a fancy little attack, and I would predict that they would just add a lot more of those big fancy Magatsuhi attacks that have, like, the nice animations, because I like those a lot. I think those are nice. Let's see. Oh, the other thing I have that, like, I think like back in the days when you had a Discord server, this is like something I got in like a fight with people on there. But I'm actually not a huge fan of SMT5's cover.
Okay.
I think it's like a minor gripe, but I would like for SMT5 Complete Edition to have like a really sick cover. that is all.
Yeah, oh man, it could be like, you know, like the cover for Nocturne that's just like the Demi-Fiend's face and, like,
Yeah.
kind of the monochrome. It would be that, but like Nahobino's ass.
That would be so good. Yeah, we just
That'd be
I
awesome.
think just more Nahobino like ass content.
Yeah.
Just more bussy. More
They'll be on the back of the box. More demons, more bussy.
bigger bussy. They gotta get that alliteration. It's good for marketing. the bussy is bigger than ever. One thing I would like not want unless they did it like really well is just like adding a character.
Yeah.
Bro, they should just add like the most annoying character ever. That would be so good. 'Cause I'm a Marie not enjoyer personally. SMT5 anime would have so much fan service, it would be considered ecchi. Dude, they should just make a SMT5 the animation.
That go kind of hard,
Yeah,
actually.
and then they could just make it like little arcs instead of like, because you know anime is like sometimes like weird structure of these like little arcs instead of like just random bits strung together in a game. I haven't watched like a whole lot of I don't actually, there's not like a lot of SMT anime. I have obviously seen a Tokyo Revelation. I was there for that.
That's iconic.
I was there for that masterpiece, but I've never watched like Devil Survivor 2, the animation.
I haven't. I've heard it's not great. So
Yeah,
that's why I haven't.
and then I
watched
haven't
it.
even watched like I haven't watched the Persona 3 movies. I was kind of thinking of watching them one of these days, but I just never got around to it. Or the what's the other one I'm thinking of? Trinity Soul. I haven't seen it. I've heard I'm not missing too much, but you know, some of it's cool. Dude, they should make more SMT anime adaptations because I just think they would be like really weird. Like some of them would make like very weird anime, and I would enjoy it. Should make another OVA like just out of one of those like quadrillion mangas that they have that are like Japan only mangas. Oh, Yosuke Hanamura wants Dante. So true, featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series. Oh, why not? Yeah, it would be fun if they just added like a random crossover character, honestly. That would be, as long as it's not extra DLC, it would be stupid fan service, but it would still be fun. I like that Dante is just there, I think it's cute. Bayonetta? Maybe.
Right, Bayonetta would kind of suck. Bayonetta would actually fit perfectly in SMT5.
Yeah, she's got the look for sure. I think that would be fun. Or they should add the Nahobino to Smash. I think they're like done adding shit to Smash. I don't know, I don't play Smash. But they should just add the Nahobino anyway. They should be like, yeah, we're just coming out of hibernation to add the Nahobino and nothing else. Just to demolish Joker in particular. They should do that. They should have like lore accurate shit to Smash. So if you do like a Joker versus Nahobino matchup, you just automatically lose. What else I got? Yeah, I don't know what else I would really, like, want them to add in particular. It's just, like... Yeah, I think we just come to the agreement that in order to actually fix, like, everything that's wrong and make it, like, the perfect game or whatever, which, like, it's never gonna be because I don't think that it probably exists.
Yeah.
But, you know, they would have to start from the ground up. Like, I almost feel like instead of, like, a complete edition of SMT5, I would just like a sequel. Just, like, start over. Like, they could use the engine and the assets and, like, you know, they wouldn't just be starting from scratch. Although, you know, the actual ending that we got is, like, pretty definitive, but it's a little bit open. Like, you could bring some of the, like, demons and stuff back. I honestly would not mind just doing a sequel, but I don't think that's super likely. I don't think SMT games don't really tend to get like a straight up sequel, except for like Digital Devil Saga, which is actually just the same game. Or is that true that Digital Devil Saga was just supposed to be like one game and they just split it? Because
maybe? I'm not sure.
I think someone told me that when I like started playing it, but I don't remember like if it was someone reliable or just someone random, because I streamed that on Twitch, so like can't trust shit that they said on there.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you got anything else for SMT5 Complete Edition?
No, I'm just here because I like Nuwa and I think she's cute. And...
Alright, they should just make a Nuwa-focused game. They should just make Nuwa dating sim.
Oh
they
my
should
God,
make they should just
cool.
make it they should just make a dating sim, but it's like only the demons. Or which demon would you date? Like not the ones that are like just hot girls.
Oh shit. You eliminate a lot of options by getting rid of the hot girls.
Because that's weak. It's
fuck.
It's weak to just pick like Nuwa.
Oh man. Oh gee golly. I don't know.
I would pick Decarabia. He seems like a very caring soul.
Yeah.
Which one's in the hot men? Oh shit, you're right. Choose. I don't know how to say it. Like Ku Koslane, the thing.
Yeah.
That guy. He's a pretty boy. Jikokuten. Yeah. I would pick oh shit. Is that which is that guy who has he has Hasotobi? Oh, I forgot his name. He's kind of
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. How you doing and what is this? I'm doing alright. We I don't know, we're just talking SMT5.
Yoshitsune.
Yeah, Yoshitsune! Yes, the best demon. The best one. Loki, but like the Devil Survivor one. I like Loki and Devil Survivor. He's just like chilling. Wait, is it the same design? I think it's the same design, right? Like, I'm pretty sure SMT5 Loki is just like a 3D version of the one that's in Devil Survivor. Yeah, it's like the blonde guy. Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the Orpal skin one is like the kind of OG one that was in Nocturne. And then the newer one is the one with like the kind of mask, and, like the two wings.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I think you're right. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, it would be cool if they like just added some demons that we hadn't seen in a while, or maybe some more new ones. I think that would be chill. I like that one's a little bit of a no-brainer, like just in terms of making additions that people would be willing to pay for. I don't know. I think they should add way more Loop Garou.
Oh my god, Lugaroo is so cool.
Yeah, I know you're a Lugaroo enjoyer.
I am.
I like his funny outfit. It's pretty silly. He's got it's like a Frenchman outfit, but he's just a werewolf. It's honestly peak character design. Like, just making a wolf in, like, fancy human clothes is just excellent. Yeah, just in general, the idea of, like, an SMT5 Lead Edition, it is just fascinating. I don't know, because it's just such a weird game.
It's very weird. I don't know, I kind of like this sort of weirdness of it, right?
I
think in a lot of ways those kinds of games are like more interesting than ones that are just like normal and good.
There's a lot more to talk about. It's like if a game just has like a good story and it's just like well structured, you're like, good story.
Yep, that was so good.
If it has like it is honestly entertaining for sure. Like I feel like I don't think I would consider it like schlock or whatever, but sometimes sometimes shit just comes out of nowhere and it is kind of entertaining. Like, I like, specifically when, like, Tao turns into, like, a goddess or whatever, I was just like, what? Maybe I don't know, am dumb. SMT5, but on to Xbox? Yeah, we said that. I think, yeah, it's definitely a possibility. Play it day one with Xbox Game Pass. Oh, I like how every Xbox trailer ends with that. It's like every game on Xbox Game Pass, I feel like they all are.
A lot of them are.
I don't know, I don't have an Xbox, so I feel like that Game Pass might be worth the money, I don't know. I don't know how much it costs, maybe it's like, a lot. Yeah, I mean, it would be cool to see it come to PC so that you could have unlimited funny mods. No, I have no idea how you modded that shit. I don't know how to mod shit that's like on consoles. I don't know if you were just like emulating it or something.
Yeah, I was doing that.
Yeah, oh my god. Arrest him, officer.
No, I own a legal copy of SMT5.
Yeah, but you didn't even pay for it.
I literally did though. I bought the game too as well so I could have a physical copy.
Oh, really? Oh, they didn't give you a physical copy. That's fucked up.
No, I mean, that's pretty standard nowadays. They just send you a code.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. We Fither and Pink Girl Haru, Fither and Pink. Or wait, how are you? Not Haru. Yeah, well, I'm good. I'm good. Well, Lemon said, "How are you?" Like HRU, but for my brain read Haru. I'm like, I am not Haru. Okay.
I thought you were. Make up your mind.
What? No, I said I'm like Haru. Have you ever heard of a simile? A simile.
Hi, Lemon.
A simile uses like or as. Oh my god, you put lemon in your tea.
Yeah, come here, Lemon.
He's lemonless, dude. Exubox who knows Sarah Death. I love her. 15 a month. Yeah, it seems like Xbox Game Pass is a pretty good deal, I guess, if you actually play like those games on there. I don't know. I don't have an Xbox. Dude, I really have like no okay, wait, so you know how there's like that Barbie movie coming out?
I guess, yeah.
That was such a random thing. I promise it's relevant. So they made like for some reason they have like a Barbie Xbox to promote it. And I've never desired an Xbox, but the pink sparkly Xbox is so cute. I like want it now.
OMG.
Please give all the sparkly pink Xbox. I'm so easily manipulated. I will just buy anything that comes in pink. It's so good because like all the like special editions of the like PS4 or PS5 are just like black and gold or red.
Yeah.
But they're all like dark colors. They do not match my vibe. Me and the boys buying the Barbie Xbox because of Ryan Gosling. Is he in that? I don't know anything about that movie other than they've like collaborated with every brand under the sun. I don't know. Okay, goodbye, Selin. Thanks for coming. He's in the movie? Okay. Good to know, I guess. I'm glad I know this Ryan Gosling information. I think, yeah, they should just, they should make me the High Overlord of Atlas. I'll just be like, delete the game.
No, they should do that to me.
delete
I would be
every
a
file.
kind ruler.
No, I would respect them. I would be like, great work, guys, but we gotta start over. We gotta just start from the beginning, just burn it all. And then we just make, like, it's just a completely different game. We're just like, SMT6, actually. Dude, what if it's in disguise? Actually, the, like, metaphor or whatever is just SMT6.
Oh,
like, you start it up and just, like, Jack Frost is there. He's like, hee-ho! And then you just, like, go to the Cathedral of Shadows and start fusing demons. And you're like, what the fuck? Great work, guys. We're rebooting, yeah. This the remake Persona or SMT5 Reload. Oh my god, I just called SMT Persona. You guys have to. I'm a faker. I'm filthy. I'm filthy Persona thing. God, it's time for me to die and to exit the SMT fandom forever. Oh yeah, the other character, like, so when I was watching this, like, playthrough to take my notes, I, like, literally forgot that Goko is a character, that, like, monk guy.
Yeah.
I literally forgot about him, so, like, maybe they should do more with him, IDK. I don't know about that.
That's the thing that's so weird to me about 5 is that there's so much interesting, like, ideas for stuff. It feels like they came up with, like, a rough draft of a lot of concepts and shit, and then they're like, okay, make it just based off of that and don't fucking add anything else.
I feel like you are, like, literally correct. Or,
I feel like
or it started as
correct.
one of, yeah, like, or like it started as one of these things and they just kept coming up with ideas. I don't really know, I don't know much about game development, so I hesitate to make these kinds of assumptions about how it was made, but, like, it really feels like they started out as, like, a group project, and they're like, okay, you're making this section, like, this team's making this section, you guys are making this section, and you guys are making this section, and they just made them all separately, and then just put them together.
Yeah.
Like,
weirdly enough, there's a game that was literally that. It was Fallout 2. Was made exactly like that.
Fallout 2? Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about Fallout. Was it good, or was it a disaster?
I have never finished it myself. I definitely like Fallout 1 more. I don't know, Fallout 2 is a kind of hit or miss game. It's like, a lot of it depends on how much you like the humor of it, which never really clicked with me all that much.
Todd Howard moment. I just know that Todd Howard is a funny meme.
Yeah.
That is interesting. Yeah, it really has, like, I think that, like, contributes to the disjointed feel, and it could have just been the same group of people rewriting shit, and it just ended up feeling that way. Yeah, there's just so much cool shit in it, like, even if they just made another, like a completely separate game, you know, years down the line, or however many years it takes for them to come out with new ones, like 1,000 apparently, and they just make... like, it's a completely new thing, but, like, the concept of the Nahobino, like, reappears is, like, a general idea, which I actually don't know if that concept, like, originates from any kind of mythology, or if they just made it up.
I think it's a made-up thing.
Yeah. Yeah, because I remember Googling it and being like, does it mean anything, like, in Japanese or something, and it's kind of just a word.
It's Nahobi no Kami refers to two Shinto gods, namely Kami Nahobi no Kami and O Nahobi no Kami, who were born from Izanagi.
Oh my god, Izanagi! Oh my god, Persona 4 reference. Dude, I've been playing this game. It's called Loop 8: The Summer of Gods. Have you seen, like, any of the trailers or anything?
No.
Okay, it's this, like, the setup is really is very intriguing. It's set in the 80s. In, like, a small seaside town in Japan, and, like, it's in, like, a time loop, where basically, like, it's got, like, this permadeath system, where when you die, it just starts from the beginning of the month, but, like, the other characters know that. It's interesting. It's actually a terrible game, but it's very bad, but, I'm gonna finish it still. My point that I was saying is that it just, like, I'm sure, and you have to, like, the more you're friends with people, the stronger you are in battle and whatever. Like, it's definitely, like, people were comparing it to Persona 4 a lot and stuff like that. And then it just has, like, all of the gods that they used for the personas in Persona 4 just are the boss fights. It's really funny. I'm playing it and my sister was watching me and I was like, oh my god, Izanagi. And she was like, not everything is Persona, Amanda. And I was like, this is like, dude, they just like made Persona a little bit. That's so funny. I kind of want to, when I finish it, I'm kind of thinking about making like a stream or something where I just roast it, because I do want to finish it just for the sake of finishing it. Because I never drop games, honestly, even if I'm not having a good time. It's kind of a toxic trait of mine. I just can't do it.
Yeah.
And I know that's like, I keep seeing posts and stuff where it's like, you guys know you don't have to finish video games instead of just complaining about them the whole time. And I'm like, no, something
No.
something in me is broken. I just cannot, I can't drop video games. I don't do it. So I just want to make like a roast just like of this game. Unless it gets really good in the last half, I'm gonna like destroy this game, even if it's just like a text post or like a Twitter thread or something. And I've been like I think in a way that a lot of people have, I've been kind of burned by games that are like specifically market themselves as like SMT or Persona inspired. Or like I know like the big one was like Monarch was made by some of the people on like the SMT team, and it was like a major flop, and it is not a good game. That's like, interesting. And it makes me feel like a very annoying Persona fan type when I play them, because it's like a lot of them are approaching the gameplay of Persona or SMT, but they try to do their own thing, and I just, like, they try to make it different, obviously. And I just don't like it as much, and I'm just like, damn, I just wish this was like Persona, and then I feel like an asshole because only the most annoying people say that. I don't know. We're like off topic now. What are you playing? Any interesting games right now?
Yeah, like I said, I've been playing SMT2. Say what else? I've been playing Street Fighter 6.
Oh, I'm doing Street Fighter.
Yeah.
Street Fighter, they fighting in the streets for real?
Yeah, they fighting.
Interesting, yeah. How is that? Is that it? I mean, I'm sure I've heard good things.
Yeah.
I've never been into Street Fighter.
I'm liking it a lot.
No, Street Fighter, yeah, he fight in the street.
Yeah, I'm bad though.
No, I don't believe you.
No, I literally am.
Maybe. Yeah, I've been on the Guilty Gear grind a little bit. The character creation? Oh yeah, I've seen some really funny ones from the Street Fighter character creation.
You can make some fucked up entities in that game.
Some fucked up little creatures.
Yeah.
That intrigues me. I love in-depth character creation. When I play Final Fantasy, oh shit, 14? And like, I just did the character creator for like 2 hours and then uninstalled it. And I was just like, yep, I'm done with that. I just like dress-up games, dude.
No flex, I just got my signed card from Leah from Face Connect because I attended her meet and greet.
Oh my god! Oh, I'm jealous. Dude, did you see the plushies?
I did.
Dude, I was gonna buy the Pippa one, and the plushie is $30 and shipping is $20.
I know.
It was gonna be $50
Nat
to get.
bought one of those and some other things.
She bought 2 of them, dude. She's been spending the drip. She keeps updating us in the server on like shit she's been buying, and she's just like, yeah, I just paid $60 for Tsukasa Tenma. I'm like, based, I guess. You know, I respect it. I am seriously thinking about paying those it's such a scam because, like, you know, if I was spending more than shipping, it would feel more worth it. It's like somehow the more you spend, the more the shipping seems worth it. Because $30 for shipping for like, or $20 for shipping for, it's like a tiny little plushie. It's tiny. It's like, and it's a plushie. It probably weighs nothing. How does it cost this much? And I think it's because it's Canadian shipping prices. Don't forget, Face Connect is like Canadian because like the talents are like extremely American. A lot of them.
American or Japanese.
Yeah, or Japanese are. I think one of them Italian, right? That's kind of funny.
Yeah, Panko is Italian.
Panko's Italian. Oh, she'd be Mamma Mia cooking the pizza.
Yeah.
I don't watch. I've never really watched her. I do not know.
Oh, she's alright.
Yeah, she's cute. It's a cute model.
Yeah, she's cute.
Yeah, she's cute. Oh my god, hello, Rebecca. How are you? I'm sorry your friend broke her ankle. Anyway. Yeah. Oh, like, the concept of Loop 8 was interesting. I kind of thought about, because, like, I was gonna, like, tell you about it, because you like time loop in, I don't know, the 80s. And then I played this. I'm like, I cannot in good faith recommend this game to anyone. I would never wish that upon even my enemy Fither, dude. The game is not a good time. Not a good time. I mean, there's something about it I like. I don't know. I'm Loop 8 discussion coming soon, possibly. I love games that no one else has played. Like, I have, like, more hours in Monarch than probably anyone, even though it's not good. I don't know what's wrong with me. My brain is, like, fucking broken.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. He's not doing well mentally. Man, you know what you gotta get is, you know what's on sale on the Switch store right now is, the second Somnium File. Oh,
shit.
It's so good. I love Ryuki so much. He's so good. So funny man. Funny man. I love AI, the Somnium Files. Rebecca's roasting Loop 8, the comment. It's true. It is kind of real. Oh, you know what? I think released is like at midnight tonight is the ghost trick, which is intriguing to me. I've heard actually like nothing but good things about that one. I might have to try it out. Have you ever played it?
I played it a little bit on the DS, but it's really like puzzle heavy.
We discussed.
Yeah, I'm missing a brain, so it was a struggle for me. It's like a cool game if you're into those kinds of games. I don't think I am.
So. I like puzzles and mystery solving, so yeah, I'm in. Dude, I haven't checked the price. I hope if it's like $60, I'm not doing that. I'll check. I'm gonna look it up. I'll see it on this. Oh, it just doesn't say the price. Thank you, Nid. Oh, $30. Oh, that's not bad. I might try that out. Interesting. Very interesting. I'd have to check that out. I'm actually just trying to think if... I'm just trying to think if I have anything more to say about SMT5, so I'm not just clickbaiting people with Nahobito in the thumbnail. I would not want them to come on and we are not talking about SMT5, but I feel like we got through it. I don't know. Anyways, it's just such a weird game. Like the idea of making like a complete edition or a new version is just like, I don't know. Like I almost want to say it's like a bad idea, but it would probably make a lot of money. Oh, I guess I don't know. And like I feel like you will have people just the community reaction will inevitably be disappointing. Yeah. I feel like people are gonna if we start seeing more headlines about this or if it actually gets announced, you're gonna get people just getting the like hype train through the roof. They're gonna be like, they're gonna fix it, they're gonna add a story, they're gonna make the alignments good, they're gonna like fix the characters, and it's definitely not gonna be that. So and you know, I don't know. And like I like literally anything, like games, movies, whatever, like is subject to the hype train. It can be subject to just getting way overhyped or people just having these expectations that is not what it's going to be and never was. So it's just like, I don't know, y'all need to cool your jets.
Yeah. I have attained greater peace of mind by not interacting with all that and just kind I keep it to
I
myself.
mean,
not
I
looking
don't
on Twitter
interact
and
with
shit.
it. I just glance at it from the sidelines. I'm like, interesting that you think that. I am now going to not engage with this. The only thing I like is that there's like fire fan art on SMT Twitter. Like, I just go on there and look at pictures. I'm like, pretty. The SMT5 Complete Edition will be the game with all the DLC. And I hope not, but if it is, I will not purchase it. I don't know. Like, I'm trying to think, it's like, when you get down to it, like, Persona 5 Royal and Persona 4 Golden are really not that different. They add some stuff, and I definitely enjoyed it, and it's good. Like, the additions are good for the most part. But they're not, like, new games, and, like, people have rightly complained about that. Like, people, they're just, like, releasing the same game twice, or whatever. And, like, I honestly really thought about not buying Persona 5 Royal, but I did because it was... it just hit at the right time for me, because it was the very start of the pandemic, and my school was, like, canceled for the whole year, and I was like, I guess I could spend this time playing another Persona 5 playthrough. So I just did it. Like, I had a really good time. But, like, in hindsight, probably in that time, I could have just played Persona 5 again and had, like, kind of a similarly enjoyable time. But third semester, my beloved. Yeah, the third semester is really good. It is good. We love Maruki in this household. Just an excellent boy. They should just add a character who's a therapist to SMT5. Like, there's just scenes where the Nahobino gets therapy. He's like, oh, yeah, I just saw the war between demons and angels. I'm feeling a little fucked up.
I'm a little sad.
I'm a little silly. He's getting a little silly. Dude, like, the idea of Maruki, just when you think about it conceptually, makes me laugh so hard. It's like, they're just like, what if we added a therapist for these characters? Like, I think every series could benefit. Any like shonen, whatever, like anything where the characters fight, they should just add a therapist. It'd be so funny.
Bro, what if the Soul Society had a therapist? That would have been cool. Like, Kenpachi fights Ichigo, and then he's talking to Doctor.
Yeah, he used to talk about his feelings.
Dr. Feelgood, he's like, I don't know, Doc. Just I wake up, I want to fight.
That's so true, though. SMT5 gets a... This is a good message. I hope SMT5 gets a third semester. I also hope it gets a first and second semester. Oh man, they need to just they should just add content, dude. They should just add everything that I want, honestly. They should put me in charge. It would be great.
No, me.
Oh, we could be collaborative.
No.
Ooh, why you're a hater of teamwork?
Yes.
Oh, what the hell?
I'm evil.
No, me. I hope they add the heart that Persona 5 had.
Yo, kind of true. I cannot
Yeah, it's
lie.
kind of Persona 5 without the heart. I think they should add lyrics to the whole OST, dude. When they add Marie and Kasumi, no, they should just add Kasumi. I mean, yeah, like, you're gonna have to answer this because I don't know. Did SMT4, like, Apocalypse just add characters?
Yes.
Was it bad?
Bad is a subjective concept.
I mean,
I liked a lot of the characters
do they feel kind of like tacked on, is I guess what I'm asking.
Not as much, because 4 Apocalypse is like a different story.
Yeah.
So it's not as if it's like, hey guys, it's me, Marie, for example. It's like, it feels a lot more kind of natural that they're there.
Mm-hmm. I would play SMT4 and Apocalypse. I didn't get around to it. I think the character designs are very cool. Every time I see them, I'm like, that is a cool character. Yeah, like, I guess let's address this hypothetical. Like, if they were gonna just add a character to SMT5, like, what would you want to see? Like, what's a character you think is kind of missing?
A law rep that's not insufferable.
They just have 2 law reps.
Honestly, yes.
Why not? Joker from Persona 5. Yeah. Some add Joker.
That would be cool. You're like, hey, it's me, Joker.
Hey, it's me, Joker!
There's this nasty demon. I gotta steal his heart. You gotta help me, Nahobino.
Yeah, bro, he would steal Lamu's heart and be like, "Hey, stop terrorizing this girl. That is not right." That's kind of a Persona 5-esque story, bro. She getting bullied. That's not good. He's gotta go to Mementos and change the bully's heart, and then do a social link, and then he can date her. Oh my god! Catch me dating Sahori. I like Sahori.
She's nice and traumatized.
Yeah, just the way I like them.
Hey, what the fuck?
Yeah, you gotta have a little trauma in your girls, all right? Yeah, I like a project, all right? I can fix her.
Project.
Yeah, I can fix her, or I can make her worse. The Joker in SMT5, the DC one, he's like, society calls me gay when I want the Nahobino pussy.
That was just a Dachi.
It's the same voice. I only have one Joker voice, and it's the same as my Adachi voice. Okay, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not a talented at voices. I just have one voice, and it's my voice. I can just make it slightly more annoying. Now I'm trying to think what kind of character like I would like to see added. I know it's like I said. I really enjoy the concept of Lamu, like, coming to find his other half, and the other half is not, like, involved in this scenario of Bethel and stuff. They're just, like, a normal person that you have to save and deal with. So I would be down for them to add, like, another character who's just kind of an average student or human, and then they're having problems, and then they get, like, involved in demon shit, because I thought that was very cool. So, I don't know. I think it'd be cool maybe if they did, like... I mean, this is getting into the realm of, like, adding a lot of content, because the only environments that they really have for, like, the real Tokyo, or the fake Tokyo, or whatever, is, like, the school, and then, like, that tunnel, and then, like, the roof, which I don't even think is, like, an in-game environment you can even go on. It's just only in cutscenes. So, like, you probably have to add more settings to this, but I would like to see, like, an adult, maybe, like a jaded salaryman or something gets involved with his demon half. That would be fun. Or they should just add Maruki. Or they should just add Tanaka, actually. It's just, he's being evil and just doing his thing. Evil Nahobino named No Hobino. Yeah, that should just... I mean, I guess there are, like, at least, you know, maybe not evil because, oh, SMT5 has complex morality, but Nahobino that are your enemy. Or they could just make the Nahobino but red, and it's just evil. Evil Bino.
Yeah, he'd be like Shadow the Hedgehog. That'd be so cool.
Oh man, they should add, like, evil Nahobino. He's red and black, and he just has a gun.
Oh man. No, wait, that'd be fire if instead of the sword he has just like a gun. That'd be awesome.
Like a laser gun. Like, yeah, like it's like made out of light. That would be sick, man. Dude.
That'd be so cool.
It would Nahobino with a gun, Nahobino with gun. I would be down for that. He just fucking, like, shoots demons. And, like, any character in SMT with a gun is, like, automatically very cool to me. I'm just like, yeah, like, everyone's using, like, Bufu and shit, but you just have bullets. Like, I definitely liked all the guns in Soul Hackers too. I thought that was cool. Yeah, I would really just hope that anything that they added on would not feel too out of place, because it is, like, noticeable in like, especially Persona 4 Golden. I feel like the stuff that's added on, but I'd be down. And, like, I do think that because of the open world setup, it would be really easy to add a dungeon without it feeling out of place, because they could just, like, add a building or something, and you just
slap something in there.
Like, you wouldn't have to, like, make a setup like you have in, like, Persona 4, like, with Marie's dungeon, where they all have to, like, go in the ski lodge, and it's, like, a very long cutscene leading up to it. Like, you could just kind of come across it, and there's another demon. So I think adding a dungeon section, or just even another section, would be pretty easy. I do think that that's something in the favor of an SMT5 Complete Edition, is the open world, because you could just kind of if it's not heavily involved in the story, like it's just a gameplay thing or a new enemy or something, you can just kind of drop it in the world and let people come across it, and it wouldn't feel super random like in a game that was way more linear. That would be fun. I don't know. Very interesting. Sort of random though. Like, so Anime Expo's this weekend. I know like Atlas has a big booth. I wonder if anything fun will be going down. I after it was like leaked on Instagram, I totally thought that. Like before I saw it and I saw that it like only had Xbox shit and Xbox Showcase was like the next day, I thought that I was betting that like Persona 3 Reload would be announced at Anime Expo, so they could do it like in front of like a live audience or whatever. So I mean, I think Atlas is out of announcements for the moment. They have made many announcements, so like I think they're just doing like panels where they're gonna talk about. I think they're doing like a Persona 5 Tactics like panel where they're gonna talk about it, which, you know, I hope someone records it because I'm interested to hear what that's all about. Although I'm not like burning with desire to know more about it. I feel like I feel like I get it, you know. It's Persona 5 Tactics. I don't know what else. It's you're on a map. It's an SRPG. I don't know what else to tell you. But yeah, you know,
that's definitely not one of those games where I'm like, tell me more. So
yeah, it's not too mysterious. Yeah, I think I get what they're doing. Sounds fun though, you know. I like SRPGs a lot, as long as it's like well done and not annoying. That's the thing with me, is like some of those games where you have to like maneuver around the map, I feel like sometimes they get annoying fast, but I feel like it will probably be you know, of reasonable quality at least, and I just hope it doesn't feel extremely like a cash grab. Dude, what if they just announced something else, like just something else crazy at Anime Expo? That would be wild. Just announce like fucking Persona 5 Arena or whatever, like or SMT5 Complete Edition. You know, because they are doing no, this sounds really cool. I kind of wanted to go there. They're doing like the SMT like live concert. Sounds fun.
Yeah, I wish I could go.
Yeah, wish I could go to Anime Expo. Except I kind of don't. I don't know, I'm always on the fence. Like, Anime Expo, on one hand, sounds very fun and very cool, but also, like, anytime I see a picture, it looks like hell. It's like people are standing
like just
shoulder to shoulder, like the most crowded building I've ever seen in my life. I'm like, I think I'm actually good watching them, watching, like, fucking VTubers stream their panels on Twitch, actually. I don't really want to go to that. Also, it's in California, ew.
Yeah.
I don't want to go to LA. Man, they had, like, did you see much about the, like, Vtuber convention that they had in San Francisco?
Oh, a little bit.
That sounded fun, though. Everyone was, like, chilling. Because that sounded fun, because I think it's, like, pretty small. It's, like, reasonably sized. Like, it definitely, like, had people there, but it wasn't, like, packed. I think it was in, like, a hotel and not, like, a convention center, so probably wasn't, like, as insane. That sounded kind of fun. I know, we're very off topic now. That's all my notes. I just have, like, Yakumo in bold because he is so cool. Please. Bro, they need a Yakumo game. They should just add, like, an Akechi redemption arc. Like, Akechi just rolls up and is like, you know what? I've decided to help you. But he's, like, still being grumpy. He's just like, fine, I will help you, Nahobino.
Oh my god, that would be so cool.
Gee, Akechi's so thick. And then they have a twerk off.
Oh my god.
Nahobino and Akechi have a twerk off. Dude, I would watch the hell out of that. Yeah, I'm adding that to my bullet points just in case I ever revisit this. I'm gonna print out my notes and send them to Atlas headquarters and just see if they respond. I don't know if they have, like, somewhere you could send mail. Probably not.
I doubt it.
I don't know. Some companies have, like, a PO box. I'm gonna like address it to the Nahobino himself.
To the Naho, like a little kid writing to Santa.
Yeah, exactly. Dear Nahobino.
Twerk on me so
Twerk
thick.
on me so thick. I've been a good girl this year. Love, Amanda. Please, P.S. Please twerk on me and please bring Nua when you do it. Okay. You know what's like a random thing that I bet like I feel like everyone's forgotten about this game and it's like irrelevant, but like I would still want Atlas to announce is like, oh, I really hesitate to say that I want DLC, but I would pay for it. But like an addition to Persona 5 dancing would be great because like so much has come out since then, like Strikers and Royal that has like really banger songs, and they're just not in dancing. And they should add Kasumi. I would pay for it. And Maruki, please. They should add Maruki.
Oh my god.
They should add Sophia and Zenkichi, dude. Because I feel like that's more likely because they're actually party members. I'll be fire. Yeah, I know it's like a ripoff, but I do like Persona 5 dancing. I just like rhythm games. Isn't gonna add DLC to a 5-year-old game. I know, we're being hypothetical. I'm just saying, it just seems like a missed opportunity. Like, I will be endlessly pissed off that Persona 5 Dancing was, like, the first spin-off they made. Definitely should have been, like, close to the last one. Like, I think the only Persona 4 spin-off that came out after Dancing All Night was, like, Arena Ultimax. And then they added, like, Show as DLC. And it's like, please. Why was it not like the last one you made so that you could have a bunch of the banger songs that you made after? I don't know. It's a small gripe, and I don't even play Persona 5 Dancing that much. They port Dancing on PC? That would be cool. I would like them to port Dancing on PC because then I would stream it. It would be fun. And then everyone could see my mad skills as I get king crazy on every song. I love those games. I know they're such cash grabs, but they hold a place in my heart. I just like dancing, dude. I just like seeing characters dance, okay? That's why I like Project Sekai so much. Come on,
oh my god, speaking of Project Sekai, the banner is coming out tomorrow, and I need crystals urgently, or I'm gonna die.
I didn't even
Don't let me die!
You're just gonna let him die? Wait, shit, what banner is it? The festival? Yeah. Or Wonderland Showtime was more important. I actually, did not get them, but I actually spent all my crystals on the last Night Court banner because, those went hard. Those cards were really pretty. Yeah, I got more for you,
Yeah, I got more for you, too.
Oh my god, we twinning. We both got more for you. But neither of us got well, actually, I did, because the Enna was, the 3-star. Yeah, she got shafted a little bit. But I actually really liked that card. They went to Phoenix Wonderland, oh my god. Night Court talked to Emu. It's really funny, I love how Emu just can't stand to be around Mafuyu because she just, gets bad vibes. And I was like, OMG, Emu, I love Emu.
Oh my god, Emu from Project Sekai, what are you doing
from Project Sekai, what are you doing here in Project Sekai? At the place that you work at.
Your job.
Yeah, OMG, Emu, what are you doing here? And she's like,
what a coincidence.
I work here, my dude, and also I own it. And she's like, what the hi?
Yeah, I need some crystals, so...
Oh, okay, well, everyone give him crystals. You're not getting any money. I have negative crystals, actually.
I don't think that's possible. That's not how the game works.
Oh, yes. Yeah, no, I'm actually in the red. I actually owe the game.
Crystal debt.
Yeah, I mean, the crystal debt lord is gonna come break my kneecaps if I don't pay him back for Mafuyu, okay? I can't do this. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna actually die. He's gonna make me disappear. No, you're not in debt.
You don't know I'm close to it.
Oh, well, I'm already in the red, dude. I'm dying. I'm dying here. The mafia is coming for me. The fucking Yakuza is gonna come get me.
Shit.
Yeah. Dude, I always forget that you can play Persona 5 Dancing on the Vita, dude. Who's playing that on the PS Vita? Not me. I should play Yakuza. Everyone keeps saying that it's on my list, okay? I got a lot of there's a lot of series I just have never tried, okay? I've not played Yakuza. It seems funny, seems silly. Like everything I've heard it actually has like serious plot or whatever, but literally all I have seen of it is like the goofiest shit. Like I get the vibes that Yakuza is very goofy. It's on sale on Steam. Buy it. I can't. I cannot. I've like spent so much money on games in the last 2 weeks, you guys. I can't do it. I don't have money. Although I did have like some guy in the like Pippa Discord give me like a whole bunch of games.
Wow, must be nice.
The dudes in those Discord servers like lose their mind when I'm around sometimes. Not gonna flex.
Yeah.
I just go there. I'll just go there for the ego boost sometimes. I'm just like, yeah, I'm a woman. I'm a woman.
Nobody
Yeah,
cares.
I'm a woman. You should just get the voice changer and pretend to be a girl like all the other VTubers, dude.
Okay,
Yeah.
I might have to do that.
Yeah, get yourself a hot female model and just go for it. Just get paid. I get paid tomorrow, okay? And also, I can't spend all my money on games just because I get paid. I'm saving money. I'm saving up. God.
For what?
Rent, because I'm moving out.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah, I got big girl things to pay for, okay? Get pretend to be a girl for free games. Yeah, that's honestly like Infinite Games hack. Infinite Games cheat. Just be a woman. Right? It works every time. You just gotta find the right group of dudes. That makes me sound like such a shit. I promise I'm not, like, exploiting them. Like, I always tell them, like, you really do not have to buy me shit, okay? Like, for real. But, like, some of them really want to, I don't know.
I wish somebody wanted to give me stuff. Nobody give me anything.
You have Etrian Odyssey. And the Atlas, the PS, the Persona 5 controller, which is very
that was from Atlas. Atlas is run by androids. Okay.
What? Oh my god! Trust me, bro. I'm an insider.
It's true. I'm an insider. The word on the street is that no biological life has worked on for Atlas since 2009.
Yeah, bro. They were ahead of the curve on like this AI generated shit.
Yeah.
That's the reason SMT5 is like this. It's actually AI generated.
Honestly, it kind of feels like an AI generated.
Oh my god, we cracked the code. I think it is.
Oh,
like
shit.
the like disconnectedness.
Yeah.
Like they just fed like Nocturne into the language model and were like, okay, give us like an open world game, and they were like, okay, step 1, femboy. Step 2, demons. Like they just like I feel like if an AI just searched the internet for like SMT, like something they would come across is everyone talking about how you always like kill God, and they would just start out. They're like, okay, so God is dead. Dude, that would be an AI's first assumption. Oh my god, the AI is gonna kill God. I knew it. Bro, game theory.
Well, game theory. Why
Bro.
don't I have enough crystals for tomorrow?
Oh, what game theory? Game theory should make a video about Project Sekai, dude. Like a game theory.
Kind of fire.
Well, have you heard the like Saki theory?
The what?
It's not like it's like this hypothetical situation in the like, I don't know, Project Sekai space that like if Saki died of her disease, like none of the groups ever would have been formed.
Uh-huh.
It's like a butterfly effect. It has these like far-reaching consequences where like Tsukasa would not pursue his dreams, and then like I don't know, he was friends with Akito, and then Akito's sister is Enna, and then like Enna's friends with fucking Minori, and it's like this hypothetical chain effect. I honestly I don't buy into it, but like some people I don't know, I just saw like some very, very long posts about it. I was like, what the fuck? No, if Game Theory made like a Project Sekai video, it would definitely be like Mafuyu is dead and it's all an illusion or whatever.
Mafuyu works at Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria.
Holy shit! Bro, it's that Freddy Fazbear in Wonderland's Showtime! I saw, there's like a lot of Project Sekai custom maps that someone made. The Five Nights at Freddy's. That's where I wanna be. And I love the Project Sekai custom maps, but all of them are so hard, dude. Like, people are just like, I made the hardest map. I was like, oh man, this is so hard. It's so difficult. My little fingers, they do not go that fast.
Yeah, well, mine even less because they're smaller.
What the heck? No, I have very tiny hands.
No, I do even more.
Tiny. They call you Tiny Hands McGee.
No, that's what they called me before you were born.
I mean, when I was born, I had very small hands because I was.
So did I.
A baby.
I bet mine were even smaller.
Oh well, I was a baby.
I bet my hands when I was born are smaller than my hands when they are right now. Actually.
Yes.
I think that's how it works. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, unless you are. I mean, I don't know. For all I know, you were the same size that you were when you were born. You just never grew.
I actually am. I'm like the boss baby.
I knew it! I need to get the fucking picture of the boss baby with the Fither hat. And so characters that are Fither. Fucking boss baby. You play Project Sekai on phone? I don't know, I just do it. A lot of practice. IDK. And, like, when I did a Project Sekai stream, some people were like, how do you do this? I'm like, I don't know how to explain it to you. I just press the buttons when they are on the line. Like, I don't know. And then you just practice and you know Vocaloid songs because you are a weeb. You'll be like, alright, time to play this banger, actually. It's actually a banger song. The new Wonderland Showtime song was added today. Shout out to Starry Sky Orchestra.
Oh my god.
Wait, oh shit, which one is it? Like, Wonderland Showtime has these two songs, and like, one of them is called Starry Sky Symphony, and one of them is called Starry Sky Orchestra. I'm like, that is the same title. Those mean the same thing. This is really funny. Wonder High! Wonder High! Oh my god, we should be Wonderland Showtime.
Oh my god.
We're gonna kill it.
Yeah, I wanna be Nene. I'm Nene.
Okay, you can be Nene.
Alright, cool.
Alright, I'm Emu. Wanda high. No, that wasn't high pitched enough. She's like, what? Oh my god, her voice is like so high pitched, dude. What the fuck is Wondahoy? It's like the catchphrase of Wonderland's Showtime.
It's
okay?
a made up autism word that she came up with.
It's like it's her autism language that she speaks to Wonderland's Showtime. And she greets people with it. She's like, Konichi Wondahoy. She's making epic puns, dude. Yeah, bro. She said Wondahoy. It's very silly, okay? Don't worry about it. I'm working on like a drawing of Emu right now. Of Serena.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I do a little drawing. I actually, you guys know that I draw. I actually drew both of the thingies that are on screen right now. I drew myself and I drew Fither.
What?
Yeah, I do a little drawing. It's really funny, when I showed the new model and I said that I drew it, so many people in chat were like, you can draw? I was like, I literally went to art school. So, I was very sad about that. We're quite off topic. I don't know. I feel like we talked about all the SMT5 hypotheticals. Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, SMT kind of lame. Project Sekai is what's cool.
Yeah, actually, everyone should be playing Project Sekai instead. Dude, I have like this whole. Have I showed you my whole like plot for the SMT5 Persona? Not SMT5. Fuck. Oh my god, we're talking about too many again. The Project Sekai Persona crossover event.
No.
It could happen because Project Sekai is Sega. Hatsune Miku was literally in Persona 4 dancing, and like there was a precedent for Persona collaborating with like Love Live and shit, and I think Bandori. It could happen. I have this whole plot of like what song, like in my hypothetical collab, like each character or each group does like a cover of a song, and like I plotted out what songs it would be. Okay, it's I don't. Okay, I concede. You can be the director. You can be the High Overlord of SMT5 Complete Edition. I want to be the High Overlord of the Project Sekai X Persona collab. Nahobino will be in Project Sekai. Oh my god.
Oh
I mean,
my
he
god.
was. I mean, the Nahobino was already in Hatsune Miku Project Diva Megamix.
Sure.
It's like that's the greatest mod of all time. It's honestly peak. My uncle at Sega told me. Yeah, my uncle actually works for Sega. Source, trust me, bro. I'm actually an insider. I actually know what the One Piece is because my dad is an insider of One Piece and has the secret lunchbox. Yeah, he literally talked to Monkey D. Luffy.
Oh my god.
I talked to
what did he say?
He said, I know what the One Piece is, and then he told my dad, but I can't tell you, it's a secret.
Oh.
Yeah. That's honestly, like, such a funny story, like, how my dad was just randomly in the office. I still have the One Piece lunchbox.
Yeah, you should give it to me, so I can keep it safe.
Well, you can't have it because you're not even here. You're just, a figment of the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not real, so you can't- it's a physical lunchbox. It's like, I don't even know where- it's like sitting on top of my PlayStation for some reason. I don't even know how it got there.
Oh, you gotta keep it safe. Put it in a vault or something.
Oh my god, that's the most elusive piece of One Piece merch, dude. I wonder, it's probably worth $1 zillion, actually. That's really funny. Dude, you wanna hear a funny story? So, my sister and my mom went to this, like, Korean spa, and they have, like, apparently they have, like, a shelf of manga there, and it's just One Piece and Dragon Ball. That's all it is. And my mom pointed at it and was like, that's Blue Exorcist. Because it's the only
It
manga-
wishes.
Shut the fuck up! Yeah, it wishes it was good.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it wishes it was Blue Exorcist.
No.
Yeah, don't nuh-uh me. And it was like, it's really funny, it's the only manga my mom knows, because she's probably, you know,
Man, what a sad fate. Imagine, like, the only manga you're ever exposed to is Blue Exorcist.
Blue Exorcist is so peak, dude. There's a new chapter in 4 days, and it's gonna be-
Lots of things have new chapters in 4 days.
I wasn't saying that as, like, evidence that it was good. It was just a related information.
Yeah, if it's bad, oh, why is it getting a new chapter, huh?
That wasn't an argument for why it's good, it was just a statement. Soul Eater better? Nope. I actually haven't read the Soul Eater manga, so I don't know.
Soul Eater is another thing that Blue Exorcist, I think, stole from.
It definitely did not.
I think so.
It did not. This is
Proof?
proof, my dad is actually an insider at Soul Eater.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
That's so cool. He's an insider from something that ended 10 years ago.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
He's still there, just hanging out in, like, an empty office. Being like, damn, they don't make Soul Eater anymore, but I'm still an insider. Although, like, have you watched or read Fire Force?
No.
You know that it's, like, in the same universe as Soul Eater?
Really?
Yeah, they, like, confirmed it.
Huh.
It's very weird. Like, apparently, like, some of the Soul Eater characters are just, like, there. I don't know. It sounds very strange. I honestly I haven't heard, like, many good things about Fire Force other than, like, it has, like, muscly girls. People are just, like, into the girls.
I might have to watch then.
Okay. You know what's coming out soon is, Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2. Have you watched that?
No, I've read some of the manga, though.
I like it. It actually stole from Blue Exorcist, though.
No?
Yes. It's literally the same.
No.
Yeah.
Well, Blue Exorcist was the same as Bleach, which
no,
was the same as Yu Yu Hakusho.
It is not the same as Bleach! It is not the same as Bleach!
Yeah, because Blue Exorcist is like pee-pee and poo-poo, and Bleach is like epic and so good.
Okay, so no, that is false actually, because Bleach is actually so mid.
No.
No, Bleach is mid and Blue Exorcist is peak.
No.
Oh, yeah. Why was Blue Exorcist the movie so good and Bleach Memories of No One is so mid?
No, I think you got it mixed up.
No, I never get. No, it is not peak.
Yeah, so...
What the fuck did you just say? I just heard her.
I'm eating my brownie.
Watched the first 2 episodes of Fire Force and it was trash. Yeah, I haven't really heard much good about it. I just heard it's like it's very weirdly related to Soul Eater, which is funny.
Yeah, I might have to watch. If you say it's trash, it's probably actually peak.
I'm not saying it's trash. I'm just reading the chat.
No, I meant for him.
Oh, okay. Roast him, I guess.
Yeah. Go off, King.
Well, Mama, come on, go off. Yeah. But Blue Exorcist is actually peak.
What, the peak of what? Poo Poo Mountain?
No,
Is
the
that
peak
what it
of
is?
the peak of Slay Mountain. Because it's Slay.
No.
Yeah.
I don't think there is such a mountain.
Dude, I was at this outlet mall and they were just playing Blue Exorcist in one of the stores. It was so funny. I mean, it was like this like bootleg anime store. It was very funny, and they were just playing Blue Exorcist on the TV, and I was just like, okay, Slay, I guess. Peak, good taste. If you think about it, Blue Exorcist is actually just like Shin Megami Tensei.
They both suck, I agree, yeah.
No! They're both peak. It's really funny. When I played Nocturne, I named my main character Rin because I don't know, because everyone keeps talking to him. They're like, Rin, you are now demon and human. I was like, OMG, so true. This is just like Blue Exorcist. Bro, it's peak. Bro, like, that is just like the best character trope, dude. I just love characters that are like half demon. It's like the best. It makes such good angst, even though like the Demi-Fiend I don't think really angst that much. He just does not give a shit, but like...
Alright, he's kind of just dopey more than anything.
Yeah, he's just...
It's kind of just like, huh?
Yeah, he do not give a shit. He's like, oh, I guess I'm a demon now. Yeah, I think it's pretty silly. But like in other media, it makes for good angst. Yeah, it's just a good trope. Which is why Bleach sucks, because it does not have it. I guess it kind of does! I don't know. Is it? I don't know. I don't know if I should watch the rest of Bleach. I like some things in Bleach. Maybe I should read it. I kind of thought about reading it, but then I was like, nah, it's actually mid.
No.
Oh, no. Reading kind of mid? No, reading is great. Reading
is very cool.
Opens your mind to all universes or different world. What? There's like a quote that like every library has on the wall. It's like reading a book is like being transported to another world or whatever. Yeah, I'd be reading sometimes manga, but also real books. I read real books, okay?
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm actually something of an intellectual. I read real books. I actually went to a Barnes and Noble, and I bought
Barnes and Noble.
Barnes and Noble, and I bought like a book. I haven't read it yet, but I bought a book.
OMG, I did that too. I bought the JoJo 6251 art book.
No, that's an art book. That's not even a real book.
No, but it has words.
Yeah, like one. One word. That sounds cool though. Barnes and Noble has like pretty cool stuff sometimes.
Yeah.
They have like Gundams in there. I don't know. We went to this like really huge one. Like some of those Barnes and Nobles are like enormous. I'm like, damn, that's a big store. They got lots of book. Like 1 million words in there, dude. Imagine using your brain. Yeah, I use my giga brain to read books, dude. It's epic. Reading. Oh shit, this song is fire. I've really been playing the SMTV soundtrack. Kinda Persona 5 without the heart though.
Yeah, kinda.
I think that's the conclusion we've reached. Is they should just I'm thinking this joke's stupid. I'm thinking of a say. They should just take Persona 5's heart. Yeah, never mind. This is shitty. Yeah, that is the conclusion we've reached. They should just make Persona 5. They should just add social links.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Joker. Well, if you've got nothing else to say, I must be off pretty soon.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, but everybody still gotta send me crystals for projects.
No, don't send him crystals. Send me crystals.
I only have I only have 24,000.
24,000!
Yes.
What the fuck? You have so many. I have like 0. Like actually, because I spent them all on the Runaway Showtime. Anyway. Alright, thank you to Fither for joining me. I would this is where I would say you can find him on the YouTube channel Fither. But I think you guys already know. Anyway. Yeah. So the moral of the story is they should put us in charge of SMT5 because we have excellent ideas, including deleting the whole game and adding heart. Okay, I have to I return to normal mode. Alright.
Okay.
Alright, thank you, Fither. Have a good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming. This was a silly little time. I love to talk about games, so it's a good time. Fun time. Alright, anything else to say?
No. Thank you for having me on the program.
Yeah. Make sure to check out Fither. He's got like a podcast coming up soon. That's gonna be so silly.
I'm very excited for it. I have a very big guest coming up that I will not tell you about.
Oh my god.
Spoil the surprise.
Okay, alright, keep an eye out for that. Alright. Alright. Okay. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye.